Hi everyone and welcome back to Horizon Zero Dawn Frozen Wilds DLC. Last time out, we challenged Aratak and became chieftain of the tribe. So, our next goal is to head to Long Notch and make our way up Thunder's Drum. So, let's take a quick look at the map. We have got no closer point to get there. Oh look, and this is the facility that I saw. You can kind of see it underneath the thing. That's where we're headed. So what we'll do, I think, is we'll do that first. Then we'll see where that takes us on the story, and then we can always come back and do some side quests and bits and pieces afterwards. I think we'll kind of complete the main story of this and then do the side quests for the DLC and probably do some side questing in the main game as well. But right now, I've got to head over to Long Notch. It is really dark and it's very difficult to see where I'm supposed to be going. Oh, that's a... yeah. It was so dark I didn't see the tall neck trampsing around. And it nearly squashed me. Right. I don't like this marker. This marker is like jumping around like nobody's business, as if it doesn't know where it's supposed to be going. Is there a path? Is this a path? It just looks like the edge of a cliff. The fact it is so dark and snowing means I really can't see anything or tell where I'm supposed to be going. But very realistic. I mean, that's what it's like in the dark and snow in real life. I'm guessing I'm not supposed to be riding through the river. Please don't... ow. Oh, I knew that was going to hit me when I saw it. Aloy, will you please climb out of the water? No? Okay, well I'm going to take some damage now then, because Aloy won't get out of the water. There we go. Right, I don't want to take on the control tower right now. It's not why I came here. We'll do that. I suppose we could do it on the way through. I'm not feeling it though, so I'm not going to. What's in here? Another animal figure. Cool. Might as well grab collectibles on the way through. Is there another one up here as well? Oh, there's another control tower. I am tempted to go back and just get that. And then get the other one as well. Let's do it. Fine. I wasn't going to. I've changed my mind. We will. No, override. Button prompt was right there. Why does the bottom... what was that about? At least twice that bottom prompt appeared and then disappeared. Alright. I'm not going to be able to override it until I've got rid of them all. This is going to hurt. Right, let's try this one. Is he going to sneak around and get me? Probably. Oh no, maybe not. Okay, we're good. Where's the last one? Okay. That was harder than it needed to be. Okay, so let's craft some arrows. Okay. And let's head over to the next one. I'm not going to bother calling my mount because it's not that far away. It's literally just over there. I can't see it in the dark. Oh, there it is. See if we can override this one before anything attacks us.
By that pulse from the tower.
Okay. Where are the robots to take out here? Typically, they'd be about as far away as they could be. There's another tower? What is with this place? Let's get this one as well then. Okay. Just as you were about to attack me. I don't think so. Oh, he came back quick. Ow. That one hurt. Now we got that one down. Oh, you're only a... Oh, what's it? I can't remember what those ones are called. Let's get this last one. Okay. Are we done? Do both of these count as complete now? Well, not on my map anymore, so I'm going to go with job done. It's not what I was expecting to do right now, but at least it's done. Let's call my mount over. Right then. Back to the job at hand. What is with you, Waypoint? Will you just point me in the direction I need to go? It's always jumping around. Oh, hang on. Were they medicinal plants? Yes. I think these were as well. Oh, we full now. Oh. I thought I'd use more health than that. Apparently not. I suppose I did get quite a lot from that one plant, so... It's topped my health pouch up, so that's good.
Machines.
Yeah, but they're fine. They'll leave us alone if we leave them alone. At least that's my theory. Another control tower. Snuck up on me as well. Oh, and there's a stalker. Come on, Aloy, override this as quick as you can. That stalker's gonna... Dang. I thought the stalker was gonna sneak out and get me, but turns out it was the lowly little walker. He was the troublemaker. Then something else hit me. I'm not sure what else hit me. Maybe that was the stalker the second time? Who knows? Take some of these out on my way through. Tell me where the stalker ended up. Are you the stalker? Yeah. Oh, I can't believe that hit. Great shot. Alright. I'm just going to walk where I'm going, because I'm right nearly there, so... I'm not going to worry about calling my mount. I am going to search this guy. Never know what goodies he's going to have for us. There's a side quest up here as well. Wasn't expecting a side quest up here. 2 of them. I'm going to talk to these people and pick up the side quest while I'm out here.
It would be my honor to speak with you. Good to see you, faithful.
I'm the chieftain now. Don't call me Outlander. Call me chieftain.
I've heard of you, Huntress. Each of the many verses of your song tells of an impossible victory. The notes echo across the cut.
You shouldn't believe everything you hear.
That I know. My song used to echo around Banur. Umnak, the hunter of legendary machines. That's why I'm here. For another. They call it the claws beneath. Or they did when I was younger. Its defeat would have given my song a fine end. Oh, yeah. I used to travel between Banur and the cut without stopping to sleep. But this trip, my bones ache, Huntress. But you, out hunting Aratak, leading your own Werak. If half your song is true, you are the only hunter I trust to go in my place.
You want me to hunt for you?
Not just for me, no. For an old friend.
So, why does he want me to hunt in his place? Obviously, he sounds like he's getting a bit old, but what am I actually hunting?
You want me to hunt in your place? Is that some kind of Banuk custom?
Well, perhaps it should be, but no. We survive and we prevail, until we fail to do either. I confess, this is not easy for me. For any other machine, I would die as I have lived. A Banuk hunter, weapon raised. But too many good lives have been lost to the claws. Throwing my old corpse atop the pile accomplishes nothing. Better to live in a world without the claws than to die while it still makes children orphans.
Well, that sounds reasonable. Are we going to listen to his song? What's his song say about him?
Sounds like you've got a reputation.
To be Banuk is to push your body to its limits. I found my limits higher than most. Fearsome machines needed killing, and in my youth, I found I had a talent for killing them. Even now, my name carries such weight that when the claws beneath re-emerged, the Werak came to me.
Do you still have the same faith in yourself that your Werak seems to have?
Perhaps I did. Before I held my bow in shaking hands. Noticed, for the first time, the spots on my knuckles. What a strange thing it is to be old. To stare backward and see such distance. But to stare forward at a looming wall.
Well, he's taking getting old a certain way, isn't he? Let's find out what the claws beneath are.
This machine, the claws beneath. Why travel all the way to the cut just to hunt it?
Some songs. They include a refrain. The return of a past moment. It seemed fitting.
You've hunted this thing before.
Must have been 20 winters past. We were so close to bringing the claws to bay. Closer than anyone else ever got.
We?
Me and my friend. He was a chieftain of my Werak then, a skilled hunter. Every few years, the claws would emerge in a new location. I knew of 2 chieftains he'd sent to their burial pyres. My friend became the 3rd. This hunt, I had hoped to complete it in his honor.
Well, we'll hunt it for him. There's nothing that's taken us by surprise yet, so I'm sure we can take this one as well.
This is obviously important to you, Umnak. Are you sure you want someone else to take down this machine?
I am no longer a match for the claws beneath, if I ever was. If I face it, it will kill me. Of this I have no doubt. The Banuk blood in my veins screams at me to take on the claws myself. But I must see it brought down. And dead men see precious little.
All right, Umnak. I'll do what I can.
I've no doubt you can do quite a lot. The stories say the claws beneath returns here only once every 6 winters. The whispers I've heard say it now makes its home on the northeast edge of the cut. Hunt well.
I remember hearing of Umnak's.
Okay. So that's the Claws Beneath side quest that we can go and do at some point. Hunting a legendary machine. Let's see what this other one's about. Talk to Varga.
You're Aloy, right? My pop... Bergund, I mean, told me you might be heading up to see me. Varja. Pleasure. Hey, that spear is really something. You've customized her, haven't you?
I've made a change or two. You've got an eye for weapons.
I wish these Banuk agreed with you. I can't seem to sell scrap to a Glentalk around here. Everyone wants boring old bows and spears. I like the more unusual stuff. And the Banuk can get unusual. Like that spear Aratak hauls around. An ice rail. Ooh, or that weapon of Araya's. What I wouldn't give to poke around inside one of those. Feel the lightning on my fingers. Or inside of anything, really. Last commission I had was a month ago. A weapon that spat fire. That didn't go well.
What's Aratak's weapon?
You think you could improve Aratak's spear?
I've never seen a weapon that couldn't be improved by Oseram Craft. You know, I tried to ask him if I could hold her once. Even offered to improve her for free.
How'd that go?
How do you think? He just grunted and kept walking.
Sounds like Aratak. What was her last commission?
So your last project was a bust?
Not at all. I did my best work yet on that commission. The deal just went rusty. About a month ago, this guy Olgrid, Ostrom like me and Pop, asks me to make something for him. Think about the way a bellowback spits streams of fire from its throat, right? Like that, but held in your own hands.
And you built that?
Yep. That was my forge fire. I was pretty proud of her. Anyway, Olgrid sent word that he wanted to see the progress I was making. I show up, and there he is with a crew of damn bandits. And of course, why pay for something when you can take it? I dropped the weapon and ran. Didn't look back till I hit Long Notch. Joke's on Olgrid, though. I wasn't even done.
Wait, so the weapon he stole doesn't even work?
Oh no, she works. It's just, if I'd had a little more time, a few more parts, I could have made her really work.
Sounds like we're going to have to go and steal that back. I wonder if we can. Right, I've got a storm slinger. We got that from Araya, didn't we?
So, let's say someone you know happened to have a weapon like Araya's.
You don't.
See for yourself.
Of course. Look at the... So the coils generate the spark, but the power source isn't even bolted in. I won't lie. She's beautiful. But there's beautiful and then there's beautiful. What we need is a Stormbird Talon. Lightning flows over them like water off a goose. And I know where one is. Hunt it with me, I'll turn that weapon into your new best friend. And second best.
Sounds like a plan.
You're sure you can fix up this thing?
You bet. Probably. Just need that Stormbird Talon.
Okay. Well, let's say goodbye to her for now. We'll have to hunt that Stormbird Talon.
So you want to hunt a Stormbird? I haven't seen any in the cut.
That's right. But one roosts back near Freeheap. How about a break from all this white? I'll meet you there. What? People expect you to hike for miles, hunt huge machines alone, and just bring stuff back?
Mostly.
Not me. I'm fierce.
Well, respect to her for coming with us. We'll take her up on that offer.
Long Notch is well stocked, as you asked.
And our scouts are watching for more frost claws.
Our numbers rise. 3 more hunters have passed their trials.
Right, let's speak to Aratak before we carry on.
But our purpose was to take back the mountain. Now what?
Stay prepared. Sharpen your spears. Should we not return, defending the cut falls to you. If our chieftain agrees with this course.
Sounds like good advice, but let's hope it doesn't come to that.
Chieftain?
The weight of command is no small burden.
I can see that.
Let's find out about them and Aurea. I want to know what happened between them.
I take it you haven't spoken to Aurea yet?
Why should I? This is what she wanted, to return to Thunder's drum. It is her only care. So I should have known she would find a way to push aside my spear. After the Karja took my sister, not all of her came back.
Yeah, what happened to her? We want to know about this.
What happened to Aurea when she was a captive of the Karja?
As a shaman, she's adept with machines. Tracking them, stunning them. The Karja used her to capture them for the Sun Ring, where they were unleashed upon the innocent. They made her part of their blood sport. The shame she suffered beneath their pitiless sun.
She survived.
She endured. Endured by reminding herself of the spirit, her purpose. And now that's all she has.
That's sad, I suppose, but at least she has a purpose. Let's find out more about the first expedition. We know most of them didn't come back.
Tell me what happened to the first expedition.
Rhea led the way to the summit, but it was blocked by a great door. Some kind of cauldron, new metal. We tried to break through, but it was unflinching. We were exhausted, no way forward and machines behind. I made the call to push back. It cost us greatly. But to remain would have cost us everything. I had hoped to never subject Aurea to that again.
No, you won't, because we'll get past that door this time. Which brings us to the question, what's the other side of the door?
What do you think is beyond that door?
I do not know. That expanse of metal, that dead hum. Nothing sacred belongs there. Machines and death, that's what the mountain holds. Death for us or for the daemon.
And if we do find the spirit?
Then perhaps we should put it out of its misery.
Or we could free it and rescue it. I like that option better. Right, let's crack on.
For what it's worth, I'm glad you're coming with me.
Someone has to keep Aurea safe.
May you survive and prevail.
You think I'm not capable of keeping Aurea safe? I was planning on doing that myself, quite frankly. He has very little faith in us, but I suppose he doesn't really know us. But we did beat him in the hunt, so we should know how capable I am. Is this Aurea?
All the winters coming at once.
Let's have a chat with her then.
Aloy, this is it. My chance to reunite with the spirit, and perhaps to reunite her with the blue light. It's not a chance I would have had alone. I needed an outsider. Someone ignorant of our ways, but no, not ignorant.
Are you trying to thank me, Aurea?
Yes, of course. That's what you do. Untangle knots. Create possibilities. Thank you for making this pilgrimage possible. I only wish it had not been necessary to humiliate Aratak. You were wise to let him come. He's earned the right. Stubborn as stone, but he's had to be. The war demanded it. And so have I.
Wow, that's a lot of things to talk about. Right, let's talk about her captivity first.
Aratak told me you were a captive of the Karja for a long time. It sounded bad.
For Aratak, it all comes back to that. He thinks the Karja changed me. They did not. They merely sharpened my focus. When all else is lost, you think about what's truly important. The spirit. The blue light. The beyond. And my brother, too. Every time I felt the chill northern wind, I thought of him, worried for him.
What happened to Aratak during the war then? He was chieftain during that time, I assume?
What did the war do to Aratak?
He cut away everything until only his true self remained. Unyielding ice. No Banuk has more sheer will. He fought the Karja for 1,000 freezing nights, yet always rallied his hunters at sunrise. It is said he endured 23 wounds in those years. His hunters counted them. He never complains of one. Instead, he complains that life with me is harder. He's right. What have I ever given him but struggle?
Seems a bit harsh. Will she tell us more about Sylens now? I doubt it. She's sworn this oath, hasn't she?
Now that I'm chieftain of the Werak, I don't suppose I can order you to tell me about Sylens?
Aratak would never have presumed to grasp for a secret of the Conclave, but you are not Aratak, and if you have dealt with Sylens, your need is well apparent. Sylens came to Ban-Ur from the distant north, a young shaman of the Owl's Watch, a remote Werak that rarely comes south to parley.
Sylens was a shaman.
He was, or at least when we sent runners to ask the Owl's Watch, they said he was. His knowledge of the machines was beyond compare, and he was hungry to trade what he knew to the rest of us. It didn't take him long to gain the trust of the Conclave, and eventually, an invitation to attend.
What about you? Did you trust him?
No. But he impressed me. He carried himself with poise and authority. I wanted to learn from him, but that was not to be. He was granted knowledge of our most sacred meeting place, the frozen caves of the Malmstrom, a month's march from Ban-Ur. He met with us there, as is custom at high winter. But when we next returned, the caves had been looted. Relics of the old world stolen. Holes cut in ice and metal.
Yeah, that'd be Sylens, all right.
He vanished with the spoils. We sent our best trackers after him. None returned. And when we checked back with the Owl's Watch, those who had vouched for him were gone. As though he never existed. Some in the Conclave began to doubt he was even Banuk to begin with.
And what do you think?
He committed an unforgivable sacrilege. He's unscrupulous and dangerous. But also brilliant, skilled, and knowledgeable without equal. Except, perhaps, for you. Anyone else I would warn off, but you may be able to treat with him safely. Just don't lower your guard.
I'll keep that in mind, Horea. Thanks.
Well, I didn't expect to get an answer out of her. But, that tells us an awful lot about Sylens, doesn't it? Kind of expected he was going to be like that. So at least that answers a lot of those questions. So let's find out some more about Thunder's drum before we head on in there.
What are we gonna find up there, Horea?
Ruins. Machines. And a door, like that of a cauldron. I have faith that you can find a way through it, Aloy. For beyond it lies the spirit. I know I can find her there. Though I do not doubt the daemon has tried to hide the way.
That's fine. We will find a way in. Let's head on up there.
It hasn't been easy for you, Horea. Getting back to this point.
It was all to hear her voice again. This time, we both will.
I'd like that.
Are you ready then? Once we ascend, it will be hard to turn back.
Yeah, no, I'm ready. Let's get this done.
Finally, we ascend.
How? I don't see a way up.
Not up. Through.
No, brother! The spirit awaits!
That's not all that waits.
Smoke has been detected within the facility. This is not a drill. Please remain calm and proceed to the nearest exit. I repeat, this is not a drill.
So you see,
Please remain
I
calm
too can
and
call upon the
proceed to
power of the
nearest
old ones.
exit.
What was this place?
The spirit once told me that this all used to be part of its domain. A fortress that defended humankind from terrible danger.
Fortress. It looks more like a machine.
Is that not fitting? Blue light often dwells in machines.
Let's just hope that some remains here.
Tell you, that was a clever way they opened that. I wonder what they were doing when they started dancing around. And then that happened.
Metal pillars, tall as Benure's cliffs. I still don't like it.
So listen to this.
Here, up and over.
Alright, hang on.
November 21st, 2064. It's been 3 years since I was last here, and 12 since I was running the place. Just a skeleton crew left, confused about why I'm here. So am I. Anita wants me to find a way to suspend operations for a while. Maybe a long while. And I don't know why. But from the sound of her voice, it was something terrifying. I wish I could look into her eyes, ask her what the hell she's so freaked out about, but what else is new? When don't I wish I could look into her eyes again?
Aloy? Were you listening for something?
There are memories here. Messages left by the old ones.
And you can hear them. I envy you. What did they say?
I'm not sure yet, Araya.
So we still don't know much about what this project was. I'm hoping we can find out through some audio logs. Because I want to know what's going on here. I don't know what type of project they were completing here. I really want to find out what it was related to.
Machines. At least we have the drop on them.
See if we can do this completely stealthily. How's that one down there spotting me? Do you reckon it was when I did my really big dive? Stealth's not going to go well if he sneaks around this corner. Haha! I tried. Stealth didn't go well for me. In its path. Oh, come on. It's not blowing up. In now. There we go. And we can take that guy out too. How?
We must climb higher, and our path will become clear.
Well, let me have a look around first. I will climb higher, but I need to make sure I'm not missing any goodies. Was this door always open? No, it couldn't have been because we climbed up over the top. So that's a quick way back. That's fine. Better to check these things out. Then go running off willy-nilly. Right. Got some loot over here. Let's grab that.
I'd have to leave something else behind.
Oh, that's fine. We know we're full of loot. It's not going to stop me from still trying to pick it all up. So that's another supply crate. Ooh. Another log too. Let's grab that. Okay.
We can make our way upwards when you're done.
Oh, let's loot this guy. He's got some goodies on him. Okay. Now we can go up. What kind of noise was that? Gonna check this way for loot first. Any audio logs or anything. See what we can find.
Let's not freeze in place.
Alright, stop whinging. I'm moaning I'm going the wrong way. But we gotta look around. I can't just leave things unexplored. You never know what we're gonna find.
I can't spare the weight.
This is...
There's an overlook.
They've clearly
Not
got a
much
lot of
farther
power. So I wonder what this project was all about. It's all about electricity in some manner. So I wonder what the fire break was trying to do. Because that's what the project was called, wasn't it? It's called Fire Break.
Last we were here, we fought our way through there. But machines overcame us. We retreated, dropping supplies and taking losses. Now we must prevail, with only 2 warriors and a shaman to protect.
Aloy is no ordinary warrior. I can hold my own. Even so, we could go that way instead. There are machines up there, but also cover. We could stay hidden, at least for a while.
Alright, I get the options. Now follow my lead. Pipes, towers, steam, frost. What was all this for?
Okay. Well, being as there was a campfire right here... I didn't mean to save it, I was trying to loot this crate.
Forget about traveling light.
What I'm going to do, it's a little bit of a shorter episode this one, but I feel if I carry on going, we're not going to get a good place to stop for a while. So, we're going to leave this episode here, and next episode, we will continue... Alright, Aratak, I was talking. We'll continue on through Thunder's Drum at the beginning of next episode. So if you enjoyed this video, hit the like button below, let me know what you thought in the comments, and join us next time for the next one.